Awake, O sleeper, arise from the dead, and the light of Christ will fall on you. And I thought, I am dead as a Christian. Later that day, when we had Mass, the reading was from Ephesians 5 about the love of Christ for the church, the love of husband and wife. And then that evening in a long prayer meeting, only one passage from Scripture was read, again from Ephesians 5, the middle passage between the bit I'd read and the reading at Mass. And I realised that God was calling me to surrender, that I had a choice. Either I surrendered or I walked away from him. But I had been going through a period of some years of feeling lost. Something was missing in my life. So when they'd finished praying with a nun for healing of a back injury, which I know she got, I asked them to pray with me. And all I can remember is weeping for my sins and the gift of tongues pouring out. And from that day, for some time, I was a menace to people because I bombarded them with Jesus, whereas the day before it happened, I couldn't have spoken about him at all. But that began a change in my life where God had to heal me of a lot of anger, a lot of depression, a very, very poor sense of self-worth. And then eventually he called my wife and I to move from Leeds to Stockton-on-Tees, and we didn't know why, but I have now spent over 30 years listening to many hundreds of people who come to my home because they have all kinds of trouble in their lives. And I know that Jesus can heal them and bring peace to them. I'm not talking about physical healing so much as inner healing of all kinds of pain within the person and within their families.